I know most people don't think about us up there in the mountains. Many of my patients are miners. It's dangerous work, and they carry the burden of building this nation on their backs. They're in pain. These people, my people, trusted me. I can't believe how many of them are dead now.
We've begun looking at something that could be big.
OxyContin.
Purdue Pharma, they've been marketing the drug as something that's non-addictive, when it clearly is.
All your doctors are going to be asking, how is this even possible? Your most effective talking point are these magic words.
Less than 1%.
Less than 1%.
Less than 1%.
Less than one.
They told me that less than 1% would become addicted.
If OxyContin does what I think it can, it could soon become Purdue's first billion-dollar drug.
Purdue continues to lie about the drug's safety to doctors, to patients, and the FDA. We have a major case here.
Addiction rates, overdoses, and crime are on the rise across the country because of this drug.
I think maybe the medicine might be just a tad more addictive than you said.
I can't live like this anymore.
Our community is ground zero for a national catastrophe.
Purdue will not move unless we punch hard.
This is not our fault. These people want to be addicted.
I want top executives to feel some pain.
It's crucial they understand we've created the greatest painkiller in the history of human civilization. I think I can make this the biggest drug in the world.
I came away from watching DOPESICK just feeling sick. It was a gobsmacking indictment on the pharmaceutical industry, not just in America, across the world, but absolutely in its impact in America. DOPESICK is, again, another one that for me was one of my faves, one of my best of for 2022, that again kind of popped out of nowhere. It focuses on the epicenter of America's struggle with the opioid addiction across America, and how individuals and families were transformed not for the better by it, and of the alleged conflicts of interest involving the makers, Purdue Pharma, and the various government agencies such as the Food and Drug Administration and the Department of Justice, and finally, the legal case against Purdue on the development of OxyContin and the testing and the marketing of that drug. It was just amazing. Now, it's based in fact. However, lots of the characters are mashes of a number of different people, just to aid with the storytelling. However, a couple of central characters, the DA, one of the salesmen, and the Sackler family are all played like that is who they are. That is what was, on record about who those people are and those sorts of things. And in fact, mate, the Sackler family and Purdue Pharma are pieces of shit. They pushed a drug that was highly addictive on the world, but certainly onto America, and told patients and their doctors, less than 1% are suffering from addiction. Opioids are addictives. Opioids ruin lives. And OxyContin did exactly that in so many people's situations. And we see it outlined, not just in some of the patients of the central character, Dr. Phoenix, played by Michael Keaton, but a whole bunch of different people across the board. And the way that it just, yes, it eased their pain for a time. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. And, sweet, merciful crap. Michael Stuhlbarg plays Richard Sackler, who you may have seen in that. He's also in Your Honor at the moment and playing on Disney Plus as well. He's perfect as the conniving Richard Sackler, who is using OxyContin to raise his position within the family business and even within the politics of the family. And you watch those conversations over dinner about how this family that owns Purdue wants to shape it and how they jockey for position at the cost of each other. And you just look at them and the way that they have complete disregard for anybody but the money that they can earn. And it is those just fuckheads. Honestly, it is horrific. Amazing performance by Stuhlbarg and the others to show us the Sacklers in their glorious horrendousness. It just made my skin crawl when they were on screen, given the counterpoint arguments that we were seeing of how OxyContin ruined people's lives. Just amazing. Michael Keaton was absolutely another standout, as was from the cast Kaitlyn Dever, who plays one of his patients, we follow her addiction story. But Keaton as the Dr. Phoenix, I was just mesmerized. Like, please, more of Michael Keaton, the rise of Michael Keaton in the return of his career. Please, more of him. He was brilliant. Can't wait to see him as Batman. Independent of the film he's going to be in, I can't wait to see him as Batman again. Keaton won every award, bar one, that he was nominated for in 2022 for this role. He won an Emmy, he won a Golden Globe, he won a SAG Award, he won the Hollywood Critics Association Award for Best Actor, he won Critics' Choice. Completely deservedly so. He smashes this out of the park, and every time he is on screen, you are just transfixed to his journey and to his process in telling the tale of DOPESICK. It's amazing. Joining Keaton is Peter Sarsgaard, Michael Stuhlbarg, as I said before, Kaitlyn Dever, as I said before, Rosario, Dawson, a whole bunch of other great actors. This is one that you don't binge. This is one that you watch the first episode, maybe the second, and sit on it for a couple of days at least, even a week if you can, and just let the horrendousness watch over you. Let the incredible hope that was offered and then pulled away from so many people, let it sit with you. I challenge you to think of the Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family in a way separate to the way that I just expressed my views on them, simply out of this portrayal and the stuff that they've done around OxyContin and the way they affected and ruined so many people's lives. I'm just so angry about it, rethinking about it. But I loved this performance. I loved this series. All 8 episodes of DOPESICK is available right now on Disney Plus, and you will not want to miss a minute. Put it aside, put it in your list. It's so good. So good.